Hello YouTube, my name is Fez and this is my wife Carson.
Hi.
Today we're gonna show you a little trick or tip, we could say, that I have with my Razer Naga. Here my wife is gonna hold it for you guys so you guys can see it. A lot of people know about this mouse. This is a gaming mouse with 12 buttons on the side. This is perfect for MMO play games like World of Warcraft. Now, I'm not gonna show you how to set it up. I'm not gonna show you this is not a review of it. I'm gonna show you how to make this last. If you see, take a really close look right here. See all that dust and all that weird stuff? This mouse is a really old mouse, and I got it about 2 years ago. So what does that mean? And I got it refurbished too. So I've made this mouse last a long time, and I've had a couple friends that their mouse actually broke, or they had to get a new mouse, or that actually it came bad. So was it just luck that my mouse is so good and it was refurbished? I say no. So I'm gonna show you here a couple of things that I do for this mouse. First, we're gonna go on the side panel here. If you see right here, if you click on here, there is an assigned macro. There is a macro that I have, and I have a macro for each one of these keys. Each one of the buttons on the side, I have a macro. So we're gonna go to macros, and I'm gonna show you exactly what each macro does. Okay, this macro is you push down, then you have a delay of 0.014 seconds, and then you push up. Now the delay, it's up to your computer. I used to have to do a delay of 0.25 because my old computer could not take this short delay. The delay has a lot to do with what your computer can process at a time. So if you spam it too much, especially if you have a macro with a lot of things, what happens is that your computer is gonna freeze up, or it could lag and make you lag. Okay, so that delay, you make it how you think it's gonna be better for you. I say don't do it 1 second, or don't do half a second. Do it less than half a second, just because global cooldowns. Okay, so what does this macro do, or all these macros do that I do in my whole side view, or my whole pad? This macro, what it does is, so when you click on one of these buttons right here, you can just hold them and it will spam the key for you. You don't have to be spamming and spamming. You can just hold it and it's gonna spam. So that's one thing that I do to make my mouse last a really long time. Now the other thing is that these buttons on the top right here, they have a little plastic under it that grows old, we could say. Is that how you say it? Grows old. It gets old and it
Wear and
tear. What?
Wear and tear.
Okay, so
I don't know.
yeah, so it makes a hole into the plastic, and then eventually you won't click it. So the same thing I do with those. Right here I have two macros called AOE. I use these keys. Normally I use these two keys right here for AOEs, and I make a macro so it also clicks for me. So let's go to the macros again and I'll show you this one.
I have a question.
What's the question?
Is it easy for people who are like just getting into gaming and stuff to like set up? Or is it
I don't know, it depends on how smart the person is.
But you can figure it out if you actually read all the guides.
I didn't read any of the guides and I figured it out.
See? Okay.
So I don't think it's hard.
I
You
just
just have to get into it and read.
I just don't
Really,
know.
most of the time the magic of learning things is just read. How do you get better at WoW? You read every single skill, and then you try to figure out what the skills are for.
You don't read any quests or anything.
I don't read quests, but I read skills and talents and
I
stuff
read the
like that.
quests for
And I
you.
read the patches. You don't even read patches.
I don't read anything.
Okay, so back into subject. What this does, it makes it so F1 hits down. So these two buttons right here are F1 and F2. So this one is F1. I have a macro so it hits F1.
Could they see it?
So, huh?
Could they see it good?
Yeah. So this one hits F1 down. There is my delay, my standard delay that I have for every one of my macros. F1 up, and then left button down, delay again, and then left button up. What this does, it hits your keybind, and then your click. So when I want to put a trap down, or when I want to do any type of like targeted AoE on WoW, I just click this once and it goes there. For example, Heroic Leap. Heroic Leap is one ability that is really hard to get in the right place, because sometimes it just won't do it. Like in the weirdest places, it won't let you Heroic Leap. So with this, I can just hold it and it will spam it for me in the game, instead of having me to be spamming it, or it's spamming that and then click, spam, then click. So that would make it so your mouse actually doesn't wear down so fast, and it makes it last a long time. So that is it really. So yeah, I macro my thing so it spans for me. Not, it does increase not skill, but increases like
Dexterity?
the time. Yeah, dexterity would
Like
say. It
fingers?
increases your dexterity because you don't have to be spamming them back and forth. But I do it mostly so my mouse lasts a long time, because I don't have the money to be buying a Naga every year or every 6 months. So this has lasted 2 years so far, and I bought it refurbished for $50. So I hope you guys like this and it helps you out. If you have a Naga, try this out. If you don't have a Naga, buy a Naga and try it out.
I have a question.
What?
Mario. When are you gonna get me one?
Soon.
He's not going to.
Yes, I am. Okay. Christmas is coming soon, so maybe. Who knows?
Maybe. Have to know.
That's a no. Alright, well, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. And if you like this, please subscribe and leave me a like and share. And until the next one, good hunting.
This video is part of The Wave Movement, a career path in video sponsored by TGN. To learn more, visit tgn.tv.